Tú eres un pendejo nomás con la imagen, idiota.
Sí, sí, sí.
Cabrón.
Okay.
No suffer.
Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez have once again captivated boxing fans, with their potential showdown in September emerging as a potential fight of the year. While Canelo has a scheduled bout for May, likely around the Cinco de Mayo weekend, all eyes are on his much-anticipated
Imbécil intento de gente que tengo aquí a mi izquierda, que no se le olvide que yo ya vine siendo el Canelo a Estados Unidos y que solamente lucró con mi...
Crawford, alongside the former undisputed champion from Omaha, Nebraska, has had numerous talks with Saudi boxing promoter Turki Al-Sheikh. These discussions have sparked some fiery exchanges between the two fighters, ramping up the drama and excitement. Fans are eagerly awaiting the intense showdown that Crawford and Canelo seem ready to do.
I believe.
Any doubt in your mind that you beat him?
Of course I beat him. It ain't no doubt in my mind that I won't beat anybody that
Reports this week suggest that the long-awaited fight between the 2 pound-for-pound champions has been confirmed for September. However, there is still speculation that it might occur as early as May. Saudi businessman Turki Al-Sheikh has been at the forefront of negotiations, pushing to finalize what could be one of boxing's greatest events. Initially hesitant about facing the 37-year-old Crawford, Canelo appeared
A small fighter like Charlo, he's big, which he is big, and everybody's talking about if I'm gonna face Crawford.
in a recent interview with a reputable boxing website. The 34-year-old Canelo expressed his readiness for the fight, but also shared that he might not receive much recognition for it. "I respect Crawford. He's a great fighter, no disrespect," Canelo said. "But it's odd that people talk so much about a bigger fighter like Charlo, yet now they want me to fight a guy at 147. It doesn't make sense, but in boxing, you never know. I'm ready to fight anyone, anytime. If it happens."
A fighter at 147 who is smaller than Charlo. So no make sense when you guys.
Canelo echoed similar thoughts in another interview, saying, "I think Crawford is a great fighter, but for me, at my weight, it would be an easy fight. Easy money, if the price is right. I don't normally like fighting guys like Crawford because he moves a lot, and it's not always the most thrilling. But I watched his last fight."
First, what did you think of his performance versus Berlanga?
I think he put on a great performance, like he always do. You know, Canelo is Canelo.
Crawford, on the other hand, is eager for the fight, calling it the biggest fight in boxing today. He sees it as a major event. "It would be huge. You've got two of the top 3 pound-for-pound fighters going at it," Crawford said. "I know Canelo's bigger than me, but I'm ready. It's all about respect, and if he wants to fight, it will be an exciting match."
Berlanga put on a tremendous show as well. You know, he showed a lot of heart and grit and determination as well, and that made for a great fight.
Crawford acknowledged the challenges of facing Canelo, saying, "I'll have to be mindful of his size and power. But I've fought bigger guys my whole life, and I'm confident I'll win. There's no doubt in my mind I'll beat anyone who steps into the ring with me."
Come my way and me and him get in the ring, then it'll be an electrifying fight, you know.
What makes a potential Canelo versus Crawford fight particularly significant is that both fighters are nearing the end of their Hall of Fame caliber careers. At 34, Canelo has been in the ring for nearly 20 years, boasting a 60-2 record, including some contentious bouts like his 2 with Gennady Golovkin. Crawford, at 37, is undefeated in his 41-fight career. This fight makes sense now, as fans...
It won't be like any other fight that he's fought recently, and it'll be a well-fought fight for both of us.
Both Crawford and Canelo have held undisputed champion status during an era when such accomplishments are rare. Canelo has had several significant bouts, including memorable ones against Golovkin and Floyd Mayweather. Crawford entered the realm of super fights in 2023, securing a dominant victory over welterweight rival Errol Spence Jr. They are likely to face off with Canelo at super middleweight, which would be a considerable weight jump for Crawford.
Pelea por cualquiera de las dos vías y después de eso pues ver qué es lo que viene, pero Saúl está para pelear con el que sea.
Canelo's ready to fight whoever it might be, but right.
Canelo's trainer, Eddie Reynoso, has mentioned potential opponents for Canelo's May fight, including William Caveman Smith and Christian Billy. But it's Crawford who continues to attract the most attention, and fans hope for no delays or injuries as Canelo prepares for this potentially generational showdown.
Ánimo, güey, eh. Eres más joven que él, Saúl, eh. Eres más joven que él, hay que aprovechar eso, hijo, eh.
Canelo comes over the top with an overhand right, lands right to the left.
The partnership between Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso is one of the most successful in boxing. It began in 2003 when a 14-year-old Canelo walked into Don Reynoso's gym in Guadalajara, Mexico. Eddie was just 27 at the time. Canelo's natural talent was quickly recognized by Eddie's father, Doncho. Over time, their relationship evolved into a father-son-like bond. Reynoso played a pivotal role in shaping Canelo's skills and guiding him to become one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Under Eddie's guidance, Canelo has captured multiple world titles in various weight classes, securing a legendary career.
Así, güey. Póngase bien. Listo, cabrón. Chile huevos, cabrón. ¿Eh? Siéntase, mijo. ¿Qué acabó?
Crawford is well aware of the physical disadvantage he would face against Canelo, acknowledging that size will be a major factor. However, he remains confident in his ability to impose his boxing style. Some analysts have expressed doubts about Crawford's ability to perform at super middleweight, especially after his recent points victory over Israel Madaleno at super welterweight, which...
Ya está, ya. Los de campeonato, mijo, siguen 3 rounds, hay que hacerlo con velocidad, con inteligencia, güey. ¿Eh? Sí. ¿Cómo te sientes? ¿Te lastimó? ¿Eh?
The hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo just like they knew Bud was going to be Smith. It's real tough. Real tough. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say it.
Despite these concerns, the potential fight between Canelo and Crawford has generated significant excitement among boxing fans. The clash of power, speed, skill, and intensity from both fighters sets the stage for an unforgettable spectacle. Canelo has made it a tradition to fight twice a year, once in May and once in September, coinciding with the weekend celebrating Mexico's Independence Day. Since 2020, he has scheduled his fights during these months, and this is expected to continue. The question now is who his next opponent will be, particularly with a lack of interest in facing WBC 168-pound mandatory challenger David Benavidez. Crawford has emerged as a strong option for Canelo's first fight of the year. However, this bout seems more like a media spectacle than a competitive clash, considering Crawford fights at 154 pounds, 2 weight classes below Canelo's. Nonetheless, both Canelo and his promoter...
Are we still waiting for that second fight to happen? I don't know, man. I don't know. They still got to go, got to work things out and see where they go from there. You know, what's stopping? These dudes don't think that they can get a shot at Bud after, with the belt not even being on the line. Is that a fight that...
Canelo been making his own catch weight for years. You know, Canelo fought a smaller Mayweather.
A potential Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford fight is one of boxing's most anticipated matchups. With Saudi Arabia's growing influence in the sport, it seems more likely than ever. Robert Garcia spoke about Canelo's advantage over Crawford and also discussed Crawford's situation. He noted that if Crawford doesn't get a fight with Canelo soon, he may retire. Crawford is a smart man, Garcia said. He's already done everything he wanted to do. He doesn't need to prove anything else. I've spoken to him directly, and I believe he wants that big fight with Canelo. If he doesn't get it, he might retire. Garcia mentioned that there are still many potential...
Why would he call up Benavidez when he's calling out Canelo knowing that he's going to make double the money?
Because he wants to fight at 68, that's why.
So that's why. You don't know. You know why. He wants to make the biggest fucking payday.
Does he have a chance in the fight?
Everybody has a chance, but I think he'll put up some good rounds. I think he...
If the fight between Crawford and Canelo happens, Garcia believes Crawford could give Canelo competitive rounds, possibly not enough to win but enough to earn respect from both Canelo and the public. I think Crawford can compete with Canelo for the first 6 to 8 rounds, Garcia said. Crawford has the skills, speed, and power to earn Canelo's respect. But in the end, Canelo is just too big and strong. For those 6 rounds, though, it will be an entertaining fight. Garcia also shared his experience receiving racist abuse for picking Crawford to win.
Canelo is a great fighter, but my eyes tell me he's slowing down a bit. The Canelo that fought Berlanga, that's a public execution. The fact that he let Berlanga go the distance, he let Munguia go the distance, he let Charlo go the distance.
I've had real stalkers who tried to bait me into posting their emails just to see their names online. It's the weirdest obsession, straight losers who claim to hate me and don't value my opinion, yet they read my mailbag every week, Edwards shared. What's funny is all Canelo has to do is take the fight and prove me wrong. Fans should be upset with him, not me. Canelo's fans didn't get upset when I picked Bivol to beat him, even though I was wrong, one of the worst picks I've ever made. No shame in losing to Bivol, though. He showed himself to be a great fighter, but not a single hateful message came from
him in their place, and he knew he could beat him. He just didn't turn the Africa gear on. And but I'm stronger than people realize. I'm not saying he's stronger than Canelo, but he's strong enough. It's not a weightlifting contest.
Tyson Fury weighed in on the potential Canelo versus Crawford fight, acknowledging both fighters' greatness but highlighting the weight difference as a key factor. Crawford would have had a better chance against Canelo in a lower division, but at super middleweight, I'm going with Canelo, Fury said. If it's at 168, I'm backing Canelo. But if it were at 140, I'd pick Crawford. But that's not happening. Canelo's ruled out dropping weight. Crawford seems eager to challenge himself by moving up to 168 pounds, 4 pounds above his previous weight class. Stay tuned for more updates on boxing news, events, and moments. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications to never miss an exciting moment. Until next time, peace out.